Die nächste Firma wieder Internet. Und ich bitte mal Elia nach vorne zu kommen. Er hat mein Vorschlag, sich selber zu bleiben, ein bisschen sehr ernst genommen. I had to do that. I'm sorry. Oder, wir würden doch alle am liebsten auch so hier sein. Seine Anwendung für Smartphones, die brauche ich jeden Tag und das seit dem Start. Ich kenne ihn schon seit einiger Zeit jetzt. Ich bin sehr glücklich, dass er da ist, aus dem Ticino. Now, should I present you in English? You're going to present in English?
Yes, thank you.
Not
I will.
Italian?
I would prefer, but
But I know you speak perfect German. Ist ein ETH-Absolvent aus Zürich. Und diese Anwendung, die er entwickelt hat, ist das Ergebnis von 3 Jahren Arbeit an der ETH. Es gibt viele andere so Produkte. Ich denke, es ist, ja, ich sag's mal, das Beste. Und jetzt, Elia, it's your turn. Show us what you do.
Perfect. Thank you. And maybe thanks very much, Mr. Heck, with this introduction about rule. As you see, I don't like to stick to rules. So. So, good morning. I'm very honored to present Newscron. I start maybe by explaining the problem. So, if you think about years ago, people was used to access to news by physically walking to the kiosk and buying a newspaper where they had access to all the news around the world. And then internet came, and it was a huge revolution because nowadays I can actually read NZZ, La Repubblica or Le Monde with my laptop very easily, and I can get access of a lot of information. But actually this freedom comes with a cost, the cost of time. I have to spend my time in visiting different websites, browsing several newspapers. Google estimated that people spend 60% of time searching for information and only 40% in actually reading it. And this is getting worse and worse because we know that the information on the internet is growing exponentially. In recent years, we saw the appearance of news aggregators. News aggregators are tools or apps that fetch news from different sources and bring them together into a single application or website. Unfortunately, most of these news aggregators are pretty rudimentary, not really smart, and they are making the situation even worse by overloading the user with a lot of content they don't really care about and letting actually the user browse and go through the different news to find something interesting. We call this information overload problem. At ETH, we thought that there must be a better way to consume online content. There must be a solution about this information overload problem. So we came up with a very good technology, a very good algorithm that is at the core of Newscron. So first of all, Newscron allows you to choose from which geographical region you want to receive news. And second, it allows users to specify how many news items you want to read for the different news category. That's just the beginning. The magic, the real magic about Newscron is that we are able to understand what is the topic of every single news article. So for example, if we have a news about Roger Federer that won at Wimbledon, Newscron is able to understand that. And let's take the case where a news agency broadcasts this information. Then you have all the news publishers that are going to publish online about this news. So Newscron only picks the first publisher that wrote about this story, and the rest is left on side. So we are not overloading the user with duplicate news or with simple citation. And that's not all. We are also able to group together the news that belong to the same topic. So we create a very nice timeline about all the news of Roger Federer and Wimbledon so that people can actually see how the story has evolved. Go back in time and read from the first news about Roger Federer at Wimbledon till the very last updates. Doing so, we can really reduce the information overload and organize the news for people. So Newscron is not just a project or a prototype. We have a product which is on the market, and we are actually very proud of the results we are getting. For example, last week, Newscron was the most downloaded news app in Switzerland, top 1 ranked news app. And we are growing fast in Germany, Italy as well, and expanding in new countries month after month. So why you don't try out our app yourself? It's available for free for iTunes, on iTunes, for iPhone and iPad, or on the Google Play for Android devices. But be careful, it's pretty addictive. We don't want that you lose too much time. We are very honored to get awarded with this prize. It's a huge label and a big recognition about our hard work. Special thanks to the Vigier Foundation and to all the people that supported and believed in our project. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ja, das ist die richtige.
Also,
So,
I have one question.
Sure.
Can you also, let's say, on the app, destroy information?
Okay, for example, let's.
Well, if you just want to say, today I have had enough, I want to have less.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually don't delete information, but by grouping it, you can first select actually what is the topic that really interests you, and then go and find out more about it. And you can leave besides what you don't really care about.
Okay, then I will go and get it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm so proud that, Jean-Pierre, we have again a representative from our beautiful Canton Ticino.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anche lei siete ticinesi?
I have also a question for the team. The question would be, what is your traction? You know, we always talk about traction in the app business. So could you tell us about your latest success, maybe?
I guess enough talking for me. I let
Yes.
the team speak.
Ich darf das auch auf Deutsch sagen.
Ja, sehr gern.
Bündnerdeutsch.
Bündnerdeutsch, ja. Letzte Woche sind wir im App Store, App Number 1 for News. Vor vielen grossen Verlagshäusern, die ich jetzt nicht nenne.
Okay.
Okay.
I have one last question for you, Elias. But
Okay.
I mean, I met him at the very beginning. He was all by himself. He was like, you know, starving almost, had no money, didn't get any pay, and was working really hard, and I admire that. That's really the spirit you need. Why did you go back to Ticino, by the way?
Okay.
You could have stayed in Zurich, you know.
Yeah, I could.
No.
Okay.
Un vero ticinese non può essere a Zurigo.
Esatto.
Sì.
I was sick about the bad weather, so I needed some sun.
Okay. So, thank you again, and congratulations.
A Lugano. Sì, vengo proprio da Lugano.
Va bene, grazie.
Grazie, sì.
Ci vediamo dopo, magari.
E via.
Ciao.
Grazie.
Congratulations.